Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Wrath of the Righteous with me, Bregaton. A pipe fox always points due north. I mean, it's actually west, but that's neither here nor there. Alright, let's buff up.
Unimosi travisi, aborane sentes, ona adayana, matritium turinos, aborane sentes, amronda gratior, unimosi travisi, unimosi travisi. Inimosi travisi, ona adayana,
Together we stand. Ona adayana. Inimosi travisi, ona adayana. Magritium turinos, ona ad inimosi travisi, amranda gratio, inimosi travisi, inimosi travisi, inimosi travisi.
My tail is restless.
Orama, na, ea, 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 orama. Ha, he, pretty.
There's beauty hidden in the darkest of places. Too bad no one can see it there.
Ona adayana, unimosi travisi, aborane sentes, aborane sentes, aborane sentes, aborane sentes. Amranda, ona adayana, ona adayana, ona adayana, ona adayana, ona adayana. Tashani Savitur, Tashani Savitur, Tashani Savitur, Tashani Savitur, Tashani Savitur, Tashani Savitur, Ona Adayana, Ona Adayana, Ona Adayana. Unimosi travisi, ona adayana, listano daniam, unimosi travisi, unimosi ronda gratior.
Alright, down we go. Another successful buff sesh. And onward to victory or death. Except in Lance's case, which is death.
We are the light. They are the darkness. The light.
But victory for the rest of us.
You.
I'm gonna send Obrig after this guy. We could probably do it with a haste here.
Begone, fiend! Beyond redemption! Don't hold back! Fall!
Alright, something tells us, or tells me they're expecting us.
I will lend you my aid.
I'm gone.
Good job, team. Yeah, so we have a lever here that can call the elevator down. Because again, if you side with the Folsom Queen and help her out, she'll give you a path down here. It's not the elevator. This is the cafeteria, right? Yeah.
Follow if you dare.
Zuneki. The huge demon cowers in fear when he sees you. He trembles, covering his head with his huge hands. Eek, who are you? That Our Lady in Shadow sent you to punish us. I knew this would happen. Have mercy. It's not my fault. Who are you? The words pour from his mouth, nearly tripping over themselves in their haste to escape his lips. My name is Zuneki. I used to be a slave here, but then I worked hard, and they made me an overseer. I kept a good eye on the slaves, and if anyone slacked off, I whipped them hard. When the slaves revolted, I lashed 3 of them to death before they brought me down and trampled me. When the guards cleared the mineshaft of rebels, they healed me. And I was assigned to watch the kitchen where they cook rule for the slaves. So I'm a cook, not a soldier. Don't hurt me, alright? I'm a good worker. I could do good work for you too. You worked as an overseer and abused poor, unfortunate slaves. That's disgusting. The demon crouches down and covers his face, whimpering miserably. I didn't want to. I was forced. It's all their fault. Tell me about this place. This is our newest location. We used to mine on the other islands. We hollowed out Vazglar. We mined until there was nothing left, and the island began to sink. All the crystals were taken to the Nexus, and from there, they were sent to Galarian, to some wizard called the Plagued One. Stupid name, huh? The demon chuckles nervously. That's why our camp was at the Nexus. But then it became dangerous there, and everyone was evacuated. So this is where we live now. The life here is so bad. The demon's eyes fill with tears. There are constant rock slides, predators prowl the caves, and a dragon hunted us until Hepsamira formed a truce with her. There's also some kind of foul, stinking creature lurking about. Some of the guards ran into it, and told me about its horrible stench. Of course, many of them disappeared on their patrols, and never returned to report anything at all. And the crystals, they reek of something foul. The light brings death. Most miners who manage to live longer than a year will die from exposure to the light. Those who survive become stronger and gain great power, but that doesn't happen often. Most of them just die. Why aren't you mining crystals on Alanithia? The cowardly demon shrinks back in terror, his whole body shaking with fear. It's too dangerous. We wanted to. I swear we did. Our scouts inspected the mines there, carved out a few shafts, and confirmed that the veins were full. But then they caught a few of Nocticula's spies, and we realized that Our Lady in Shadow was watching us. Hepsamira ordered us to stop what we were doing and get out of there. She said that we would mine the crystals later, after Nocticula was no longer a threat. The demon falters, suddenly realizing that he has said too much. Why does Hepsamira need so many Nahindrian crystals? The demon's voice drops to a wary whisper. She's gathering an army. A huge army to go to war on Galarian. But this army won't be like before. She gives her soldiers the power extracted from these crystals. We've got so many crystals. No one will be able to resist this horde. What does Hepsamira do with the crystals? Hepsamira? Nothing. Everything is done by her assistant, Mutasafen. He cuts the crystals to stabilize their delicate energies. If you don't cut the crystal quickly, it loses power. As the power drains away, the crystal grows dim. Anyway, once a crystal is cut, Mutasafen selects a demon and conducts a ritual that will give them the mythic powers of the crystal. Yeah, kill the demon. Your miserable life is over. The demon is too terrified to resist. He covers his head with his chubby hands, and lets out a pathetic, cowardly shriek of fear as he meets his end. So if you decide to spare him and ask what he can give you in exchange, there's a stash across the way here.
We're covering though, right? Stash your nephew. Why not both? Over there.
Which we got anyway.
I'm off.
An unappetizing gruel simmers in this pot-bellied cauldron. We got Elemental Protector. This ring grants the wearer acid resistance 30, fire resistance 20, electricity resistance 10, and cold resistance 5. It also grants a +4 bonus on saving throws against cold, a +3 bonus on saving throws against electricity, a +2 bonus on saving throws against fire, and a +1 bonus on saving throws against acid.
No reason to pause.
I'm always ready. This spell works different. This will hurt!
I'm here. Where else would I be?
Let me help.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
These remains contain traces of divine power. The demons did not merely sacrifice this person to Baphomet, they tore them to shreds. All that is left of the body is a few scattered bones.
I found something.
Pretty good, aren't I? This is my kind of work.
I do what I must.
The goddess protects us.
Another Midnight Bolt. Unfortunately, our Midnight Bolt
This is my kind
shooter
of work.
is dead.
I'm gone.
But we could give someone else a bow and have them shoot it instead. The Midnight Bolts can't miss.
Something wrong?
Into the fray.
Don't hold back!
So I think this is where... That's close by. Dig faster. You're here to work. Mr. didn't buy you at the flesh market so you could sit around and eat free gruel. Who's there? An intruder. Look, it's fresh meat. Whoever kills him gets a double ration of gruel.
We won't fall here. I swear it. I will erase your ugliness.
Distract them from me.
I'm done with you.
I will bring down the divine
Time
wrath.
to share your treasures.
Strike! Eternal Rose, I call upon you!
We do it my way.
Guys, I think Folsom Queen gives you passage to here or down this hallway.
Follow if you dare.
It's somewhere down here in the mines. I just don't remember exactly where. Maybe it's over here. Master, save us. We're dying here.
This will be quick.
No glory without
I am your end.
Freedom at last. Are you here to kill the demons? We can help. We know all the tunnels around here. We'll make those monsters pay. I thank you, Master. If it weren't for you, we'd have died in these darn mines.
I'm off.
Oh, here it is, yeah, where all this stench is.
Please, be careful.
I do what I must.
Oh, son of a gun.
Cover me, all right?
the inheritor. Guide my blade.
You should have run.
Be gone, Speed!
Bruise.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Alright. That was fun.
I'm going.
Let's go... this way. Maybe the only way to go.
I am never wrong. We do it my way.
Can we retreat already?
Go!
Into the fray.
A specific tool will be needed to dispel the barrier of seething abyssal energy that blocks this path.
Follow if you
My
dare.
will is resolute.
I'm off.
The demon Mutasafen silently observes the army's departure with the air of a military leader, watching soldiers on parade. When he finally notices you, he barely acknowledges your presence. Ah, it's you. Why aren't you dead? The demon shrugs nonchalantly. I thought our mutual acquaintance explained this to you. Didn't the Echo tell you that I cannot die? Not by ordinary means, at least. However, if you think I'll reveal the secret of my immortality, you are greatly mistaken. Finion's voice turns into a growl. We keep slaughtering you creatures, and now you won't stay dead. Make one wrong move, I'll slice you into strips. We'll see how well you put yourself back together again. Where's Hepsimira? She's not far. She's actually on the other side of the barrier I constructed. It's an excellent barrier. Very reliable. I perfected the formula invented by Arilu Vorlesh. These barriers cannot be opened without a key, and they are also perfectly camouflaged. I heard that the barrier in your little town of Dresden was particularly effective. Crusaders walked past the entrance to the Midnight Fane thousands of times, but never noticed it until now. You cannot get through the barrier to Hepsimira without my help. I could help you, of course, but I won't. If you want my key, you're going to have to take it. Mutasafen chuckles. Where are those demons going? Those marvelous demons that I selected by hand. The army that I personally nurtured and nourished with the power of the Hydrian crystals. They have been sent. Hope your imagination is already running wild with possibilities. Some are precious to you, some are entirely defenseless. Mutasafen pauses. Well, any guesses? If you think I'm sending them to the little town of Dresden, you're mistaken. First of all, it is already being dealt with by others. And second, there isn't much honor to be gained from conquering that pathetic rock pile. The town's been ravaged like a whore. It's been taken more times than a brothel slave in Alushanira. No, my army will not go to Dresden. Our mutual acquaintance showed me a far more interesting target. The Echo of Discari told me about a sanctuary of the Imperial Lord Pelura that is hidden in the depths of the World Wound. It seems that a handful of Sarkorian stargazers and their angelic patron have been fooling the armies of the Abyss for years. The temple has been hidden under the noses of all the mighty demon leaders, Menago, Darzand, and of course Hepsimira. No one has ever found it. If I conquer it and bring it to ruin, the victory will be mine alone. And I have something very special planned for those stargazers. The demon licks his lips. Why are you working with the Echo of Discari? Because it is a pleasure to work with him. Our business arrangement is mutually beneficial. In the Abyss, there are two kinds of alliances. Alliances based on shared interests, and alliances based on shared enemies. My alliance with the Echo falls primarily into the first category, for now. He gave me information about the location of Pelura's hidden sanctuary in the World Wound, and in exchange, I performed an Hydrian ritual on him, and endowed him with new powers. You should keep that in mind the next time you see him, and you will see him again. Soon. Does Hepsimira know about your plans? Why do you think we're having this conversation? She's never suspected my true intentions. She may still be clueless now. Of course, it is also possible that she has discovered my plans too late, and is now powerless to stop me. What's a little betrayal between demons? I took control of the army, waited for you to knock on the gate, and then gave the order for them to march out. If everything goes according to plan, I'll be long gone by the time you and Hepsimira have finished with one another. You know, the Fae here are way too predictable. If they get a chance to stab someone in the back, they'll take it. You can bet on it. But they ever get bored of doing the same thing over and over? Finish that thought. Maybe you'll finally understand the difference between Fae and demons. I just said it was because it came to mind. I said it because it came to mind. The last thing I need is to be thinking about the subtle differences between Oglins. I'm not going to do that. Attack. I'm going to stop you. Mutasafen moves so swiftly, your eyes almost miss it. Now you understand. You cannot prevent my army from plundering the Temple of Pelura. You can always try to kill me. If you succeed, you can take the key from my still warm corpse and go confront Hepsimira in her headquarters. Then you can kill her too. If you're strong enough, of course.
fall!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Mutasafen's Master Key. A magical key that reveals and removes hidden demonic barriers. This key belonged to the demon Mutasafen and opens the barriers he created. Alright, we got Contagious Shroud. Whenever the wearer of this cloak is attacked in melee, the attacker must pass a Fortitude saving throw DC 29 and become sickened and vulnerable to acid for 4 rounds. This effect can only occur once per attacker during a combat.
I'm all done here.
If you look beyond the ruined bridge, you see a planar rift in the distance.
Pretty good, aren't I?
This magical equipment is used to give mythic powers to demons. These implements are similar to the ones you saw in Xanthir's lab. This Dihedron crystal has not been fully cut, and its facets remain unfinished. Ow. Everybody get back!
The world has suffered enough.
If we had Ice Body, this wouldn't be a problem. In fact, do I have a scroll of Ice Body? Nope. Alright, so wait for that to go away.
I do what I must.
Actually, we just go and rest, because we have to rest in, well, we're gonna rest and buff up before final confrontation, in this dungeon anyway. This place makes me want to throw up. I can't bear it. Having more human speech and less demon growling might help. Say something, somebody, would you? It is weighing heavily on me as well. Nothing but darkness all around. I pray that we will not be forced to remain here forever. Another ambush.
To battle, my friend!
This is my kind of work.
This will hurt!
I'm rather proud of this.
Simple enough.
I'm gone.
These working notes document possible methods for blocking the powers granted by Dihedron crystals. However, the notes are incomplete. Either the research is unfinished, or it has reached a dead end. Mutasafen's letter. If you're reading this, Epsamira, my plan has most likely succeeded. I'm now leading an army, my army, to the lands of Galarian. You are shaking with terror, waiting to find out how your father will punish you. I wish I could be there to witness your humiliation. Perhaps Baphomet will spare you, and send you after me. You probably hope to capture me and make me suffer, using the power of the Dihedron crystals that I helped you to obtain. But you should know that first of all, the revival system I created for myself is flawless. You can't kill me, even if you manage to kill me. Second, I'm already close to perfecting my deadliest weapon. Do you know what it is? I'll be able to temporarily remove the powers and abilities that are bestowed by Dihedron crystals. See, I've told you my secret, but I will not tell you how I will achieve this feat. What will it be? Poison? A spell? A magical object? I want you to think about the possibilities, so that you shudder and flinch at every shadow. A long time ago, I learned a simple lesson. To gain power in the Abyss, you must seize your underlings by the throat with one hand, and destroy your enemies with the other. We've destroyed many enemies, but you've never been good at controlling your subordinates. I've been preparing this rebellion for years, weaving intrigue, recruiting allies, gathering resources, working out a revival system for myself, and you never noticed. Be sure you mention that to Baphomet. He'll appreciate my subtlety, although he will not be pleased that an ordinary demon, an incubus spawn no less, has tricked his princess daughter. So farewell, princess. I look forward to seeing you, but I will not be disappointed if your death prevents us from meeting again. Mutasafen.
This is my kind of work.
We do it my way.
Alright, back to the magical barrier.
It's time to act!
I do hate doing all this without land, but it is what it is.
Follow
Alright,
if
I'm gonna
you
call it here.
dare.
Next time we're gonna buff up, remove the seal, and confront Hepsamira. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.